So you could pull an Aldis Hodge T'Challa from another world and put him in the MCU. Story wise, that's how it could work. Yeah. One more thing we got to talk about. One more thing, right? Real fast. So we know that there's been an online campaign being built up for the past month. Everybody wants a new T'Challa, right? I don't know what happened to the Shuri love. I think we all kind of were like, that's all right, but where's T'Challa at? Where he at? We all want a man as Black Panther, right? So there's been an interesting campaign for different actors to do it. And I see the names and I go, okay, I can see it. Then there's one name that I saw. And I was like, wow, that's like perfect casting for a lot of reasons. Aldis Hodge has been fan casted as T'Challa. Now, let me tell y'all, when I heard about this, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Because originally, I'm going to keep it a buck. I was one of those people that was stomping, going, man, look. Chadwick Boseman died. The character guy died with him. Should nobody else had a role ever. I was in that boat because emotionally, there was a lot of shit happening around the country at the time. There was a lot of shit happening. Black people were getting clapped up crazy. So Marvel Studios was like, shit. Now, in retrospect, maybe they should have just paused Wakanda as a world and said, look, because of the events of Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War, where people were snapped away, people were blimped back, we lost our king, we got our king back, Wakanda gonna kind of close these gates for the next couple of years. We want all of y'all Avengers and all y'all other motherfuckers to stay out. We're gonna contact y'all in a couple of years. And Marvel Studios could have done that, pausing that section of the MCU and then recasting T'Challa many years later. They could have done that. Just gave it time to breathe, but they decided to move forward with Letitia Wright as BP. Okay. Now, Marcus, why do you think it can work story-wise? What are they gonna do? Obviously, it's gonna be some multiverse shit because T'Challa was dead. Oh, nigga, a whole lot of niggas died in that movie. Oh, too many niggas died in that movie. But T'Challa was dead in the beginning of Wakanda Forever. So there is no bringing that version of the character back. He's dead. But the MCU is in the multiverse right now. And we saw No Way Home, there were 3 Peter Parkers running around. We saw in the opening of Deadpool and Wolverine that there were Wolverine variants that looked like Hugh Jackman and also didn't look like Hugh Jackman. Now, what's to say that with us being in this era, that they don't run across a T'Challa from another Earth, that his Wakanda was destroyed. His Wakanda lost Shuri, lost his mother, lost his father, lost his cousin, lost M'Baku, lost everybody around him, and now he's just by himself in this world, hunting and being vengeful, right? Almost like a Civil War inspired T'Challa, where it's just bloodlust. I don't give a fuck about none of these country laws. I'm killing this motherfucker. He on that type of timing. Type of timing. He on that. So you could pull an Aldis Hodge T'Challa from another world and put him in the MCU. Story wise, that's how it could work, right? And we already saw throughout the movie, Shuri wasn't really with it. She was like, nah. I mean, if I got to, I got to, but I ain't really trying to. And then you saw the end of the movie was trying to set up M'Baku, or it was trying to set up a new T'Challa anyway, right? And then I'm looking at the details. And I'm like, okay, this benefits the MCU by bringing T'Challa back. Because if you bring T'Challa back, right? Hold on, stay with me now. If you bring him back, you can now do an accurate Marvel Illuminati roster where in the comic books, the Marvel Illuminati was a group that looked out for world catastrophes and came together in order to stop them. The Avengers is more of a battle group. The X-Men are more of a political group. The Fantastic Four are more about cosmic threats. But the Illuminati is like, hey, look, pollution. We got to do something. And that fits more in line with the Wakanda message and T'Challa as a character, right? The Illuminati roster in the comic books is pretty dope. You had Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, T'Challa, Mr. Fantastic, Beast, Iron Man. Now we know he did. He gone. But Bruce Banner was a part of the group at one point. Hank Pym, Steve Rogers, and he did. He gone. Captain Britain, Professor X, Namor. It's some very interesting characters that could be a part of an MCU 616 Illuminati. And you can do that if you bring T'Challa back, and it's Aldis Hodge, somebody that we all want to see in a role. Also, Aldis has a really good filmography history. It's really good. I know everybody gonna bring up Black Adam. Oh, they had him playing a race swapped Hawk Man. Oh man, and he was getting beat by the Rock Man. Oh man. Oh look, fuck that. Fuck that version of Hawkman. Fuck Black Adam. Fuck that movie. Okay? Don't let that movie be your interpretation of him as an actor. Because he did good in the movie, but he's so much deeper than that. Also, he's 36 years old. Right? How old was Chadwick when he got cast in Civil War? 36. So it's not like Aldis is so old as a man that, oh shit, by the time they get to the really good stories, he gonna be walking around looking like the T'Challa daddy. He gonna be Uncle Panther. No, he not. He ain't gonna be Uncle Panther. He gonna still be in his prime and still physically able to play the role up to a certain level. I would 100% do Aldis Hodge as T'Challa. It's time. It's time. And look, Letitia, right, baby? You ain't gotta worry about no weights. Cause I know you was on set like, I gotta work out. Shit. I gotta put a mask on. Shit. I gotta get a shot. Fuck. We know you didn't want to do none of that. We know you didn't want to do none of that. And I don't blame Letitia for her Black Panther looking so methed out. I don't blame her for the Crack Panther look that she had, where she was really small. Like she was so tiny in the suit that I had to laugh when she first popped up. She appeared on my screen. I was like, that's y'all leader? That's y'all protector? Shit. Cause we know Hollywood, they want to sell women sexually. And it's harder to sell a woman sexually when she looking tough. You know, she running around looking like the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. It's hard to sell her sexually. You can look at the X-Men Dark Phoenix posters, and you could tell that. Because there was an X-Men Dark Phoenix poster going around where Sophie Turner, who played Jean Grey, who turned into the Phoenix, she in a poster half naked. She on that motherfucker half naked on fire. They gotta sell these women sexually. I ain't trying to be that guy, but I'm being real. That's also why Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman was never really physically imposing. Never. It's the reason why she had no muscle definition in none of them movies. They wanted to sell her sexually. And they were still trying to sell Letitia sexually. But ain't nobody bite. Ain't nobody bite, boy. Nigga. Nigga. I was like, the most attractive woman in this movie is Queen Ramonda. Nigga. The most attractive the most attractive woman in this movie is Angela Bassett. Shit. Shit. Yes, she does. I agree. Wonder Woman needs to be built. Yes, she does. I agree. Get John Boyega as T'Challa. Shit, hell no. Hell no. Why? So he can yell Ray? Hell no. Fuck. Man, if Aldis, man, F Aldis Hodge T'Challa, give me Tyrone Magnus. Okay, now you trolling. You trolling. You trolling. Come on now. We know Tyrone Magnus hate being black. Come on. You can't play Black Panther. You hate your blackness. I'm cool with Aldis being a new T'Challa. I'm still not over Chadwick, but I'm cool with the recast as long as it's a good story behind it. Me too. I just want a good story. And I also feel like the MCU needs T'Challa right now. It needs it. Like Steve Rogers gone. Tony Stark is gone. Um, Whether we like it or not, Sony is gearing up to eventually have Tom Holland's time as Spider-Man be up. It might be another decade, maybe another 12, 13 years. I might be Unk officially by the time Tom Holland's out the MCU, but he ain't gonna do it forever. And it will be Miles. So you're gonna need some OG heavy hitters to still be around. That might be Chris Hemsworth. That might be a recasted Chadwick, a recasted T'Challa, Doctor Strange still being around. You know, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that once we transition to the mutant saga. You have a whole list of new actors in the world inhabiting it. Let me see. Namor. Maybe we can't use him since the actor is in legal trouble. I don't know what happened with him. He in legal trouble? That's fucked up. Oh, Eldest is 38? Okay. The Illuminati are the ones who sent Hulk to Sakaar. Yep, they are. Mm-hmm. They are, yep.